Jennifer Garner, welcome to the Daily Social Distancing Show.
Thank you. It's nice to not be with you.
Is this the longest time you've been at home, like ever, basically?
I mean, sometimes when you're shooting something, you don't leave town, but yeah, this is the longest time for sure.
And I feel for people who have kids in this time because one of the most talked about effects of coronavirus is obviously the economy, it's people's health, and then I find in a close spot, like right near the top, is parents saying this is the worst time they've ever experienced in their lives because they have to teach their kids. You have 3 children, correct?
I have 3 children, and their schools are doing a great job of, they're still receiving instruction from school. So I haven't had to be their teacher. I think I'm ill-equipped to be their teachers, and I'm really proud of them. They've been great. I have no complaints. But if they were toddlers and babies, I would probably lose my mind.
Yes. Toddlers are the worst because they don't understand what you're saying because, I mean, they're basically drunk the whole time.
Yeah.
I feel like you're in such a good place that you've decided to help others get into a better place, which is part of the reason we're chatting today. The initiative that you're kicking off with Reese Witherspoon sounds amazing. Amy Adams is part of it as well. I saw Lupita Nyong'o, I saw Chris Evans, I saw so many A-list names coming together. And if I understand correctly, you're going to be reading stories to children. Tell me more about this.
Well, Amy Adams called me a couple of weeks ago and said, I'm worried about the kids that are out of school. And I know, 30 million kids rely on school for food, not to mention, so many kids don't have broadband, don't have books at home, don't have access to school supplies or anything like that. And their schools can't afford to print up stuff and send them home with them anyway. Mm-hmm. But her idea was, wouldn't it be great if celebrities read books for kids who are home and for whom the news is scary and there's not a lot of content? And then we asked for donations. And I said, well, this is actually what I do. And we immediately asked No Kid Hungry to partner with us because their specialty is urban and food. Our specialty is rural and education. Mm-hmm. And so the combination of things has been really awesome. And what's incredible is just how much people want to help. And Reese Witherspoon, always the first to jump on to a way to help people. And then we've just been running it from my little office while my kids are in Zoom school. And we've raised a couple $1 million, and
wow,
in mostly $10 donations, which just shows that people at home are really generous. There are a lot of people that say, yep, I'll give $10, but also people are just enjoying the videos.
So you're making these videos and you're reading to kids and you're raising the money to help other kids who need to get food and you're trying to just, I guess, help everybody in any way that you can. I guess the question is not the why, but rather like why these areas specifically. I know you worked in it, but what made this so important for you?
Well, I know what it looks like in rural America. I grew up in rural America. My mom and dad both did. They both grew up poor. I didn't, but I was surrounded in West Virginia by generational rural poverty. And I've worked and traveled extensively throughout the poorest pockets of America with Save the Children for 12 years. They are living on a razor's edge. They're really... When these kids show up Monday for school, they run into school. And it's not because the breakfast that is served at school is so fancy. It's because they haven't eaten since the snack at the Save the Children program Friday in the after school program. They might have eaten, but they haven't had a real meal. And I know I had just been in Kentucky the week before all of this went down, visiting our programs out in Perry County. And all they were talking about was, okay, how are we going to get food made? And then can we afford gas and bus drivers to get it to the kids? And when we do, how will we get enough books to be on the buses for the kids? And so when Amy called me and had this great idea, it was just like, yeah, this is exactly what I should be doing and exactly how I need to spend this time.
Before I let you go, how can people help? If they want to jump in, if they want to participate in any way, what can they do to help?
Well, first of all, just for the fun of it, go onto Instagram to @SaveWithStories, and you'll see, we just put Steve Carell up. Tomorrow we have Lin-Manuel Miranda going up, Catherine Newton. We have so many great people up there reading and more going all the time, and your favorite books. And I'm personally matching everyone with their books. And if you want to donate, it's $10. You just text the word SAVE to 20222, or you go on to savethechildren.org/savewithstories.
Got it.
And that would be awesome because we're just eking everything out of it that we can to help these kids.
Well, thank you so much for doing that, and we'll help as much as we can on our side.
I really appreciate it. Do you want to read for us?
I would love to.
Would you?
You let me know when, and then we'll jump in on it.
Oh, good. Okay, wait. I have one more thing to tell you.
Yes.
It's been so successful for Save the Children here in the U.S. that it's up and running in the Netherlands, Save with Stories South Korea, Save with Stories South Africa, Save with Stories UK is getting up and running, Australia, so India. So it's become a whole global thing. Isn't that cool?
That's
Amy
amazing.
Adams.
That's really, really amazing. This is one of those things that I hope will stay long after coronavirus is gone. We just keep doing this and keep helping.
I hope so. Well, thanks so much. We really appreciate
it. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, take care. Be safe.
Bye.